Thanks for staying with us. So, Akwa Ibom State Internal Revenue Service Executive Director sparked controversy with the advice he gave to men on social media. He cautioned against women who don't ask for money, stating, brothers, avoid any woman that doesn't love money or ask you for money. You will be poorer than she met you. This statement has raised questions about relationships, financial expectations, and gender dynamics. What are your thoughts? Do you think it's a good advice? If you have a brother who is about to get married, would you advise him similar, saying that you better find somebody who likes money that can push you? You can join the conversation by calling us 020-1635-2013, 090-241-63440. You can also send us messages on X. I will be happy to read your thoughts and comments. What are your thoughts? I mean, how do you see this? Do you agree? Do you disagree with him? Mike, you want to start?
You see, the truth of the matter is, if my brother or my friend or my son or find a woman that doesn't have her own money and is wanting to spend your money, I will say, you will be poor. This one is not ready to work, or you just stop your money. So that's why I don't really agree with him. Because in that case, please, Theo, since I don't ask you for money, I better start now.
At what age? At what age?
It's not too late. It's not too late. Yes, because if I'm going to take this your person's advice, Theo is getting it off lightly. So from today.
But your time has passed. I'm talking about young, fresh people right now.
My time has not passed. I'm still alive. What's wrong with you?
I know. What do you want to ask for now? What do you need the money for now?
That
one has passed. So where is the lie? He didn't lie. And when I read what he said, I was just hoping that he would have added a bit more context to it so that a lot of people will understand. Because when I saw some comments, I just realized that many people did not understand where he was coming from, because he just made the statement without backing it up. So I'm here to help him back it up a bit.
Our criminals.
So with our futures. So I've, from studies, and also what I've realized over the years, men are driven by their ability to play the hero. Every man wants the chase. They love the chase. They love to be able to, be your hero, be your provider. Not necessarily financial now, right? But they want to be in your life to, be able to help, to support. It boosts a man's ego when he's able to give you what makes you happy. The typical, normal, responsible man is what I'm trying to define right now. A man wants to feel a certain way around you when he's able to take care of your needs. You will see them saying that I was able. In fact, when they praise you outside as a girlfriend or a wife, let me leave girlfriend first. As a wife, you see the smile on your husband's face when he knows that I'm the one that is making this woman shine. It puts them to work. They find at the subconscious level, want to be able to be in that space where you are looking up to them and they're constantly providing for you with ease. So you see that men who actually are responsible, who provide for their partners, work twice as hard. It's not just about the partner. They say there's
and they have heart attack.
No, nothing like that. Nothing like that. They work. Is it the lazy ones that don't die? The lazy men die too now. The lazy men have high blood pressure as well, right? They are just lazy with it. The difference is that the hardworking man, has an ego boost, has more confidence, has more pride in himself for his ability to provide for his woman. There was something I was listening to. They say every man works for a woman.
Why are you holding your head?
Every man works for a woman. Why is a man trying to look good? Why is a man trying to buy the best cars? Why is a man trying to get the best houses? Even our politicians, with all the money that they are chopping, who are they spending the money on? At the end of the day, the man is working to satisfy the woman. At the end of the day, at everything that they are doing. For a woman, I can want to dress good, right? Because I know that Ramatu will see me today. Moriah will see me tomorrow. A man will not necessarily dress well for his male friend to see him. He doesn't care about that. but he will look good.
Beecee.
Wait.
Wait, I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting. No, I'm not waiting.
Why you not
because
waiting?
you motivational speakers will kill us.
I'm not a motivational speaker.
Nigeria will die because at the hands of motivational
I'm not a motivational speaker.
You know
I'm a
why?
life coach. There's
you know
a
why?
difference.
Because they'll tell us, no man wants to marry a liability. No man wants to marry and young women, because they don't want to be a liability, they'll go and work because they also want to participate in the money, in the economy of their family. They want to add. Wait, let me finish.
Okay,
they want to add. They want to be part of the. So I'm not a liability to my husband. The same people will tell you a man wants the chase.
Yeah.
He wants to be the one to care for you. Yeah. Which one do you want women to do? Gone. No.
Should I allow Ramatu or should I respond first?
No, I'll let Beecee respond.
Let me respond.
We are confused.
No, don't be confused, right? Understand the psyche of a man. A man wants to play the hero. Does not mean that you would be complacent as a woman. Do you understand? You would hold your own as a woman. You will be independent as a woman because anything can happen. It can go sideways, right? You are able to stand on your own 2 feet. But when the man is there, that is not when you play the hero. You step back and allow him be the hero. So we're not saying stepping back is you are lying down, you are lazy, you are not developing yourself. That's not what we're saying. We're saying you can hold your own. But when he's there, let him do the shining. Let him play the hero. Okay. Let him do the supporting. Because you are also helping his confidence to go out there and make it. So when you allow him, when you are the one doing what he's supposed to do, he becomes complacent. Okay, he takes life as, okay, anyhow we see it. After all, my wife is there to do it. And then you are stripping him of his ego. At the end of the day, he will not push forward.
Okay, so you see now, at the end of the day now, you know that a lot of women have now been, because of this, the man has to have money, they have now gotten married to wrong people. And they don't even look at how much, what they are doing to make that money. They just go in, they just marry you, and then at the end of the day, they go there and there. Exactly. So for me, yes, I can say that is one way. If you look at it on the other side, yes, marry because of both. I think you should marry if you see a guy that has prospects. He may not have money, but if he has prospects, what I mean by prospects, you can see that the future is bright. You can see
Ramatu, this advice is not. This advice is not for women. No. He said, you as a man, if your woman is not asking you for money, run. The advice is to men. Exactly. If your woman is not asking you for something, run, because he will leave you poorer than she
what if he does not have the money? If he doesn't have the money, so are you now going to say that how is it?
See,
we're talking about
I did not marry a man that had money. We grew into it. But I was asking. And because I was asking, there were expectations. I was not stupid. I was working. I was still building. But I was asking for certain things gradually, which built an expectation in his mind that he has to work a certain way to provide those soft lifestyle.
Now, this is now me. This is me and Beecee. This is me and Beecee talking now. Okay. I've told this girl,
why you calling
that the truth is, in my innermost desire, I want to be cared for. I don't want to work. There's somewhere in my heart that just wants to be pampered.
But I think that's a lie.
No, I don't think it's a lie. Because the Mariah you know is the Mariah that likes to work. I like, you see it. Yeah. But there's a girl inside that just wants to be pampered. I don't want to even work. I want to wake up in the morning and have a chef that's handled breakfast. I wake up in the morning and the masseuse is waiting for me downstairs just to care for my body. And the kids, I follow them to school, drop them off, kiss them, come back to the house, eat good fish, relax, watch Netflix, hang out, go for the meetings with the girls, go for another
brunch
meeting here, and come back.
So what's
I want that.
Soft life.
But the reality is that we gotta work.
Yeah.
To put together the life we want. That's the reality. So when someone now says we want to be demanding what? From how? How are you going to be demanding? Because we need to work together. Because I cannot kill the person I'm working. My husband said the woman is going to carry AK-47.
See,
I can't force you.
In the history of demanding,
so there's a demand, but I'm not going to go and kill you because I'm not going to carry you. So we're trying to meet halfway.
It's those ones that like money that push their husband to be armed robbers now.
Because someone will say, you want me to go and carry AK-47. So if you don't want my husband to carry AK-47, I will walk and say, we'll meet halfway.
A lot of women ask for what their husbands don't have.
That one is a different thing.
So your case now, you said you ask him so that you have the expectations. You know that he doesn't have, and you are still asking.
No. You don't ask what he doesn't have. The problem is, let me see. No,
see the confusion.
No. let me take it. Let me backtrack a bit. So when you are dating, for instance, and you have shown up as an independent woman who is able to do everything for herself, you are working in your masculine energy. Okay. And you will attract a man in his feminine energy. Now, let me define quickly what those energies are. The masculine energy is the giver energy. They don't have to have so much, but you see in the effort of what they want to do for you, of what they want to give to you. Like I said, I met my husband in the university, but in his energy, you see that he wanted to take care of me. He didn't necessarily give me money, but he would, he would put in the effort. He would check for something. The small he has. In fact, his first salary, he sent me some money. I will never forget, 4,000 naira, first salary. Mint notes. See, today, na mint note I they use. Put it. I did not spend that money. I used it to show my girlfriends Pepe because they were yabbing me that I was the only one dating a student at the time, right? How much was his first salary? I think about 38K at that time. So you see it in his energy because he was in his masculine energy. Now, when you are too independent as a woman, the people that will come around you are in their feminine energy. And when a man comes in his feminine energy, he becomes the princess. He's the one receiving. Because you're already there. I have aunties to show this example. He's already there, for you to, he knows that even if I don't move, my wife has got it sorted. Okay. And that's the mindset we're trying to change. Okay, Beecee. If you put yourself in a situation where you're asking, even as little as, let me give you an example. There's an elderly woman, a close relative, elderly woman in her 60s right now. And the quarrel, they are still quarreling, she and her husband, is that the man still never gives her money. The man has money, but he never gives her money. Why? Because when they started 40-something, 40-something years ago, she came as a very independent woman who could take care of everything. So while the man was now making money, she did not know. The man relaxed. Is it hair you're looking for? You can get. Is it makeup you're looking for? You can buy. And she, in her heart, like you're saying now, you're a baby girl, you want a sort of treatment, was not getting the treatment. She was expecting the man to assume and know that she needed it. The man is already wired to see you as the one who can take care of yourself.
See, the confusion I'm saying here
is what?
Is that we were raised.
Who raised you?
My mother raised me.
I needed to be sure.
My mother raised me. But I don't ask a man for anything.
Okay.
Work. Have your own. Now, maybe her mindset was that expecting that the man will probably be in his masculine energy. But there's some men that are not in their masculine. Some men are in their masculine energy. Yeah. Others are not in their masculine energy. But either way, a young woman, especially women, young girls today, are raised to own their own. Yes. So in owning your own, you are used to paying your rent. Yes. You're used to having your own car.
Are you hearing their complaints?
So you're having those things. Yes. So the complaint is that the man is probably not even measuring up.
Yes.
So what?
So because you are attracting the man that is not measuring up, you are all encompassing. So what do you want him to come and do for you? You are doing everything for yourself. So you attract the one that is not measuring up. Unfortunately, that same man, because we human beings have both masculine and feminine, right? Is the part that is predominant that you will show outside.
But there are few of them people. I know you'll be putting more pressure on the man.
We're not putting any pressure.
You're putting more pressure on the man. Because there are some things that you should ask.
Is it not made for pressure?
And there are times there's a period you should ask, and there are different ways to ask a man for money.
The pressure, they tell you the man
much.
Calm down now.
And there are times when you can ask.
See, you're the one sitting down complaining you want baby girl life. I'm giving you an outlet now. You're still, no, it's too much. It's too much. Did he complain to you that it's too much? Let him complain. Let him tell you that it's too much. In the history of my demand, my husband has never told me it's too much. The demands are met effortlessly.
Okay, so
and
what
I'm
does
not
he
demanding.
tell you?
No, listen.
If it's not too much, what does he tell you?
I'm not demanding outrageously. I'm not a mad person. I understand that we're building, we're going somewhere. But there are certain things that he knows that he has to do to boost his ego. It makes him happy that I am happy. Makes him happy that I am flourishing. Makes him happy that I am shining. When the praises and compliments come, he will just chill and be looking like he does not care about
this thing Beecee just said. Let me now give you a response.
Okay.
So your own husband, by God's special grace and mercy, is able to measure up. But a man will tell you, excuse me, I'm doing the best I can. I cannot do more than this. If you don't like the fact that we live in a one-room apartment, if you don't like the fact that this is all I can afford, then that's it. So you are the woman is there putting you under pressure as you should, wants to be cared for. But the man said, this is the one bedroom I have. So listen, I have this Volkswagen Beetle, and I am okay with it. Yes. Take it or leave it.
You will manage it. The point is, I will not buy the Bentley with my money so that you will drive it and show off that is your own. your Mercedes Benz, what do you call it? Your Volkswagen. We will stay in the Volkswagen.
So where is the support
no,
coming
listen.
from?
I don't have to buy a car for you to support you now. Our children
I
have
just give you an
I will
example.
stay.
Where is the
Yes,
support
I will
coming from?
stay in the Volkswagen proudly.
Okay.
Let me see what it does to your ego. Do you want me to stay in this Volkswagen for the rest of our lives? No.
Okay.
You will not start processing in your head. How do I make sure that we move a little to Camry on your own, subconsciously? So what I see is when the support is too much, you stifle the man's ability to think. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying don't support your partner, don't support your husband. But don't over-support that he no longer becomes a man.
All the women are siding on Biajulu.
All the men are shouting.
Let me go and
this one, someone said, this business to get mouth.
Let me go on a short break. When we come back, we continue this conversation. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.